Inside the mind. You're not boring, you're unpracticed. In today's episode of Inside the Mind, we're diving into a quiet but common struggle, feeling boring. It's a feeling many people carry silently, like background noise in the mind. They move through life wondering, why don't people seem to notice me? Why do conversations feel flat? Why do I feel forgettable? But here's a truth you need to hear, and maybe believe for the first time. You're not boring. You're unpracticed, specifically, in conversation. SX by SDADXX. The invisible weight of feeling forgettable. Have you ever walked away from a conversation and felt invisible, even though you did nothing wrong? You weren't awkward, you weren't rude, and yet, something felt off, like your presence didn't land, like your words just hovered and vanished. This is a surprisingly common experience. But the mistake people often make is internalizing it, taking silence or lack of response as proof of their inadequacy. Maybe I'm just not interesting. Maybe I'm not likable. Maybe I don't belong. This kind of self-talk becomes a story. And that story becomes a barrier to real connection. You're not broken, you're undertrained. Let's pause and reframe. What you're calling boring might actually be a lack of training in one powerful, life-shaping skill: conversation. Yes, conversation. Not charisma, not extroversion, not showmanship, just the basic, human ability to connect with others through language. This is not a trait you're born with or without. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows through use. Where did this begin? Most of us were never taught how to connect. We were told to be polite, don't interrupt, speak when spoken to. But no one showed us how to engage, how to ask thoughtful questions, share meaningfully, and build emotional bridges with our words. So we grew up with silence as our teacher, and shame as the lesson. That's not your fault. But now that you see it, it is your responsibility. Because change is possible, and it starts with awareness. The real truths about being boring. Let's unpack a few quiet truths that might be holding you back. Not to judge, but to free you. Truth number 1. You're trying too hard to be interesting. When you focus on sounding impressive, you're not truly with the other person. You're in your own head, playing defense against fear. Connection doesn't come from performance. It comes from presence. Be curious. Ask real questions. Reflect what you hear. Let people feel seen. Stop trying to impress. Start trying to understand. Truth number 2. You're over-editing yourself. You think something, then instantly doubt it. Is this dumb? Is this the right moment? Will they care? So you say nothing, and the moment passes. But people don't remember your exact words. They remember how you made them feel. If your energy says, I trust myself, others will too. Let your words be messy. Let your stories be imperfect. Just let them be. Truth number 3. You don't have to be brilliant, just human. Some of the most moving conversations are simple. Talk about a quiet moment, a mistake, a feeling, a memory. You don't need punchlines. You need presence and the courage to show a small, sincere part of yourself. The core problem. Worth and words got entangled. Somewhere in your story, you began tying your self-worth to your speech. When people didn't respond how you hoped, you took it as rejection. Not of your words, but of you. You started saying, I'm just quiet. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm not good at this. But those are not truths. They're defenses. They're protective walls built around vulnerability. And maybe, it's time to let those walls soften. So what can you actually do? Here's a simple but powerful roadmap. 1. Micro practice. Start small. Say, hi, to the barista. Compliment someone's energy. Text a random check-in to a friend. You don't have to be perfect. Just real. Each effort is a rep. Each moment is practice. 2. Learn to tell stories. Pick small, honest moments from your day. What made you laugh? What frustrated you? What made you think? Then tell it. Not for entertainment, but for connection. Use rhythm. Use feeling. Let people in. 3. Train your listening muscle. Most people don't want advice. They want to be heard. Listen with intent to understand, not just reply. Repeat back what you hear. Ask one thoughtful follow-up. Make the conversation a shared experience, not a performance. A final reflection. If you've ever felt like you disappear in a crowd, maybe the problem isn't your personality. Maybe it's that your voice is still learning to trust itself. Your stories are waiting for your permission to be told. And the people you're meant to connect with? They can't find you if you don't speak. So what if today, you stopped waiting to be interesting, and started being interested? That one shift could change how you see yourself. Because you're not alone. We're all still learning how to be heard, how to be seen, how to connect without losing ourselves. You are not boring. You are just beginning. And there's nothing more interesting than someone who finally believes that. If this resonated with you, share your story. Let your voice be part of this space. Subscribe for more deep dives into the quiet truths that shape us. Your story matters.